Thanks for coming out to RockNJava tonight. Is this on? Yeah, you kind of hear me? Yeah. Great to see you guys. So many familiar faces and some people I don't recognize. How many people have been here just, this is your first time here? Or to see our show? Yay! I'll do my little spiel for the people who may not be familiar with what we do or what we're about. We perform improv comedy, kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? So that means you guys are an integral part of the fun that we have tonight. I'm going to get suggestions from the audience, and we're going to incorporate those suggestions into the games and scenes, which are made up on the spot without a script. You will see them once, and then never again.
Thank goodness.
Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes you wish it would go on a little bit longer. But either way, we're going to have a lot of fun. So the way it works is I will say, this half of the room here, give me your favorite place to go on vacation. That place is?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Where else?
Purgatory.
Nah, you don't get those hint. Okay. From this half of the audience, your favorite thing to drink with breakfast. That thing is? Coffee. Everyone, coffee. And a lot of it. Good. So that's the way it works. We're going to take your suggestions and we're going to incorporate them into the games and scenes. It is a family-friendly show. We will keep it clean. Please do your part to help us to create that. Run anything you need to through whatever filters you need to. Well, I'll have a lot more fun. So make some noise if you're ready to laugh. Make some noise if you're ready to sing. Make some noise if you're this guy. There you go. Just Unscrewed! These are the 5 best improvisers who answered my Craigslist ad today.
There was more?
Yeah, you're the top. Top 5 out of the 6 who.
Can I get dinner later, right?
Yes. Toothless Monica. Okay, so we're going to start off with a game called Foxworthy. You guys know Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck if. We're going to Foxworthyize some different professions. So start shouting out some professions, things to do for a living. The crazier the better. It's all good.
Teacher.
Teacher. Hold on, man. Teacher. What's that? An actuary. We're going to skip that one. What's that over here? A librarian. Okay. I heard tech support. Tech support. Ghostbuster. Okay. Ghostbuster. God, I hope I can read my writing after this. Any from back here?
Janitor.
Janitor. Okay. One more.
Aquologist.
Did you say oncologist? Aquologist. Study. Sir, you can do that? Right. Oh, okay. We'll take it. Aquologist. Okay. Now let me have some hobbies. Things to do for fun. What was that over here? One more time. Scrapbooking, I'm sorry. Drink. That's definitely a hobby because it doesn't pay. A comedian. Scrapbooking, comedian. A couple more. Whittler. Okay, we'll take a whittler. Taxidermy for fun. Alright, why not? You made them laugh. Roller derby. All right, I think we got enough. Okay, so we'll just start here. The players can stand forward and give you examples of this. We'll start with an easy one. Teacher.
If you just had your parent-teachers conference and you had to say millions of times, if he'd only apply himself, you might be a teacher.
Right.
If you constantly talk like this, you might be a kindergarten teacher.
If you put up with a lot of stuff and for a little amount of pay, you might be a teacher.
If you really like apples, you
If they know you at Alcoholics Anonymous meetings across the town, you might be a teacher.
An actuary.
If you know what an actuary is, you might be an actuary.
if you have the ability to memorize the equivalent of Boston's phone book, you might be an actuary.
If you've said a whole lot of things that other people were looking at you going, but it made sense to you, you might be an actuary.
If you have no flipping clue what an actuary is, you might be an improv artist.
Librarian. They deal with books, guys.
decimal system. You might be a librarian.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you know all the homeless people in your neighborhood by their first name,
If you really like to wear your hair in a bun.
Tech support.
if you're from India, you may be.
Let's move on to Ghostbuster. Let's let that one lie. Ghostbuster.
If you are completely awesome and your first name is Bill, last name Murray, you might be. If you have an innate fear of Stay Puft Marshmallows.
If this is your season to make some money, you might be a Ghostbuster.
If you're completely comfortable with being covered in slime, you might be a Ghostbuster or work for Nickelodeon.
And if you know better than to cross the streams, you might be a Ghostbuster.
If this sounds like, I could have sworn they said hello. I might have a show on Discovery with this.
Aquologist. An aquologist. Study of water, I'm
If you
guessing.
can hold your breath for a really long time, you might be an ecologist.
32 degrees means a great deal to you. You might be an oncologist.
If you have a really big bladder, you might be an aquaquologist.
If you get steamed about a lot of things, you might
Dropped out marine biology. You might be.
Scrapbooker.
If you've got piles of papers all over your house and your fingers stick together, you might be a scrapbooker.
If you have scissors in 8 different shapes, triangles, curves, you might be a scrapbooker.
If you never experience any of your life's experiences because you're busy taking pictures.
If you're 90 years old and have nothing better to do.
You have 900 pictures of horses and you've never owned a horse, you might be a scrapbooker.
If you're very good at cutting out people you don't like too much. I don't like them. If you're 90 years old and you have absolutely no life left to live, you might be
Okay. Let's try comedian.
Totally know what it's like to step forward and speak and have dead silence.
If you've ever stepped forward and suddenly realized you forgot what you were going to say,
If you've ever stepped forward and died, you might be a comedian.
If you've ever stepped forward and forgot what you were going to say, you might be an old comedian.
if you have really nothing to say ever, you might be Matt Modrick.
I got a little personal. I got personal. All right. Hey guys, we got chairs. You can sit on stage and everything.
Heck no.
Okay, we're gonna go on to a game called Good Cop, Bad Cop. Matt, you have to leave. Say bye, Matt. Bye, Matt. John's gonna watch the door. Matt's leaving. Monica and Chris are coming up.
Can I cheat and put my ears on the wall?
No.
Still won't happen.
Oh, it's pick on that night.
Okay, Matt is a criminal who's going to be brought in for questioning. Now he has committed a crime in a specific location for a specific reason. The first thing I need from you is a location. What kind of an oddball location may a crime be committed at? I heard golf course, and I also heard Tibet, so I want to try a golf course in Tibet. This should be awesome. This should be a lot of fun. Okay, now Matt committed a crime on that golf course in Tibet. Something that's not really a crime. Maybe something you wish were a crime.
You stole my sock book.
So some what?
He's better.
Give me yours. He stole your socks, specifically. What's your name? He stole Chris's socks.
Yay.
Stole Chris's socks. We got it. Now, location. Oh, now, why did he steal? What's the motive? What's the motive behind this? What was this here?
Wait, did you hear what she said?
No, what did she say? I'm sorry. What was it?
Hand puppets.
He wanted to make hand puppets.
He wanted to make hand puppets. All right, yeah, let's go with that. He wanted to make hand puppets. All right, wanted to make hand puppets. Okay, so let's review for everybody before we bring Matt in and start the timer. The location is.
Golf course in Tibet.
Good luck with that one. The crime is.
Stole Chris's socks.
Stole Chris's socks. And why did he do that?
Hand puppets.
Thank you. What she said. Okay, so we're going to bring Matt in. Of course, he doesn't know what's going on, so he's going to sit here. And one of these guys is going to be the good cop, one's going to be the bad cop. They're going to question him and give him little clues until he says, I was on a golf course in Tibet. And that's exactly how he'll say it. I was on a golf course in Tibet. You watch. Right, Marty? Bring Matt in. Give him a hand.
Don't give me any more of your lip.
I'm free.
No, you're
I
not.
have no cuffs on. We trust you. We trust you.
Hey, buddy, sit down right here.
You really don't
Come
want
on.
to upset her.
We know where you were. You might as well just tell us.
Would you like a rock star, maybe a rapper?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely.
So how was the weather?
Delicious.
It was a little bit chilly, wasn't it? It was cold. I mean, these are the places that's known for being some of the highest in the world.
Why did you go there?
I wanted to sit on top of the world and look down
This-
on all of you.
Hey, be nice now.
That's the mirror.
Are you Scotch by chance?
Yes.
Listen, we know you like low-scoring games, but come on. Come on. You would really go there?
This isn't working. This isn't working. All right. I'm tired of being Mr. Nice Guy. You were somewhere. We know where you were. Let us know where you were.
I was in my bedroom.
No. No.
You saw the signs, free us.
Yeah, just because you're following the Beastie Boys.
You wanted to go there.
I was at a gala dinner.
No. You wanted. What was that? I saw you hanging around with that little Sherpa.
Yeah,
I saw you hanging with that Sherpa.
I know you like to drive.
I was in the Himalayas.
Not just the whole mountain, but a specific country.
You wanted to free it. Come on.
I was in Tibet.
You weren't there, but you and Tiger Woods were doing something together. What were you doing?
And it wasn't a birdie.
We were,
No.
wait, can we switch again so you're the next person? Please?
All right. You don't want us to resort to that again, do you?
No!
Okay. I promise you, next time it won't be nice. All right, so you were playing golf in Tibet, yes. But why were you there, huh? Why were you there?
We knew your
I needed a new pair of sneakers.
Really? That'd be nice if I still have my sneakers.
Well, all of you guys are touching me.
but come on.
got golf course in Tibet, I figured we're way ahead of schedule. So.
Half hour left. Sweet.
That's too bad, because I don't only have one more game. I thought that would go for the rest of the night. Okay, we're going to go to a game called Hesitation. This is for Ro and John and an audience member. Oh, this gentleman just whacked his hands up in the air. What's your name, young man? Jack. Jack, come on up, Jack. Give Jack a hand. That's John over here. Jack, these guys are experienced improvisers, but even they have trouble with their next word. So Ro's going to touch your left-hand shoulder, and Ro's going to touch your right shoulder, and they're going to get that next word from you. So it might go something like this. Hey, I'm going shopping. I'm going to pick up some Genoa. Wow. Genoa salami. And also I'm going to eat that with mayonnaise. There you go. So that's right. So they'll create the scene, and they'll go to you for the next line, or to the next word, or phrase if you're feeling big. All right? What's the word he's going to say if you can't think of anything?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs! There you go. All right? So, Ro and John, these two guys are planning a trip somewhere. Where are they planning a trip to? Tibet. You guys are planning a trip to Tibet. Take it away.
My darling, I think that we will have a glorious trip in Tibet. But the one thing that I want to make sure that I don't forget to pack is bear claws. Because we will go up to RockNJava and we will pack 100 bear claws to snack.
As long as they're vegan, we can take them, okay? Because we've had problems with your digestion. You know what happens when you eat bear claws? Your stomach makes a noise like... and then it goes downhill from there. All right.
I don't want to disagree with you, darling, but it's more of a sort of noise. However, I think that when we're in Tibet, the one thing that we must see is the statues of all those Oriental soldiers in their tuck, and the pretty girls, and who had one of the chicken.
The chicken, we have to see the chicken. It was the first thing in the guidebook. Absolutely. And the chicken was built by people who had the bad habit of hemorrhaging. And it was messy. And the ground is discolored, but the stain is in the shape of dawdust.
Bacon hot dogs. And we'll travel up the mountain where the chicken lies. And we will look upon it, and we will bow down to it, and we will put our hands together. And the one thing I know the word will come to me, I will say,
Fluorescent.
fluorescent. I don't know why I'll say it, but I will.
I know why you say it. Because the Dalai Lama says fluorescent very frequently. He says fluorescent light casts a long shadow.
Fluorescent lights cast a long shadow.
Much longer.
And the sun casts a...
Reflection.